Fake friends are no different than shadows. They stick around you during your brightest moments, but disappear during your darkest hours. They don't come into your life just to love you. They come into your life just to use you. Misuse, reuse, and abuse you. To tarnish your name, they will accuse you. They don't bring to your life, they come to take from you. Opportunity is all that they see in you. False love to take what they want from you, and also the benefits that come with you. Cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. The hypocrites and parasites, I'm telling you, my friend, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. All those fake friends and those wannabes, please cut them off, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. Those who talk behind your back, thinking that it's alright, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off, cut them behind off. You the sisters, do what is right, my friend, cut them off. They never try to pull you up just to keep you down. That's why they never show up when you're feeling down.
To all my fellow students of St. Lucia, please adhere to all COVID-19 protocols. My fellow students, please, I'm begging you, avoid touching surfaces, especially in public. Have your parents or a health caregiver check your body temperature regularly. Open windows when indoor to increase the amount of outdoor air. Carry your hand sanitizer and use regularly. My fellow students, we must all play our part.
Studio 911, Studio 911. Dubmaster J, Dubmaster J. Music Quigley. À nous vivre ensemble, à l'amitié, à nous mettre physique à terre, à nous vivre ensemble qu'on frère puis c'est 911. Tous les jours, balle capété, les pas physique, couteau capité, personne pas qu'à jouer à wete, avant rien c'est tuer, yo tuer, ça qui mort. Kay jwen te oui, sa ki coupable, kay jwen awe, sa yo awete, kay jwen coordonné, sa yo coordonné, kay feme, bordele, jeune homme, las fizi we, la servi couteau pour pitcher, l'amitié, sa mwen ka prêcher, anon papa bon Dieu, jeune homme, las fizi we, la servi couteau pour pitcher, l'amitié, sa mwen ka prêcher, anon papa bon Dieu, moi plaisir tout est bien, tout fouet épicé, à nous vivre ensemble, las gourmet pour terre. Allo disons qu'à aller au tigade, parce que ouvre ouais faut ouéter derrière, pour dire ouvre ouais c'est ou vivre en misère. Tous les mercredis ou qu'à visiter malfaiteur, à la ville la famille zoka mettez nous c'est nous qu'allumer bougie pour nous mettre critères. Yo qu'à voler, allez balayer. Moi tout yo qu'à engager, qu'à dormir la journée, yo qu'à travailler le soir. Yo qu'à faire magie ouais, si maté ouais, maté kay ouais. Ça quoi mal fait après ça moi ni pourquoi zo tout zo ka brûler l'enfer assez papa bon Dieu assez c'est assez top jeune homme ka joindre tuer assez c'est assez jeune femme ka joindre violer sous pas ça mettez les mains mettez pieds moi doigt c'est assez papa bon Dieu assez c'est assez top jeune homme ka joindre tuer assez c'est assez jeune femme ka joindre violer sous pas ça mettez les mains mettez pieds. Tous les jours, jeune femme qui joue à violer. Moun ka ouais, personne pas qu'à parler. Tous les jours, ti maman ka jeté. Donc ka ouais, mais yo ka jouer pays. Jeune fille yo ka jouer fréquenter. En silence tous les jours, ka play way. Mettez les mains, mettez pieds. À nous prier à sous papa bon Dieu, jeune homme. Las fizi we, la servi couteau pour pitcher, l'amitié, ça m'a qu'à prêcher, anon papa bon Dieu, jeune homme, las fizi we, la servi couteau pour pitcher, l'amitié, ça m'a qu'à prêcher, anon papa bon Dieu. So tell us.
But I was up Monday though for some time, eh?
In Monday.
I was even there, yeah. It's after I got amputated. Morning.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Okay, so what? Are you comfortable in speaking Creole or English?
Both of them, eh?
Both of them.
I can do.
Alright, so what's your name?
Henrietta Alien.
Okay, and how old are you?
Alias Atta. A lot of people don't know my real name, they call me Atta.
Right.
Yeah, my age?
Yeah.
I'm 61.
61. Okay, so how long have you been living? Were you born in Mikud?
Yeah.
Okay, how long have you, all your life you've been living here?
Passing here. In Mikud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us.
But I was up Monday though for some time, eh?
In Monday.
I was even there, yeah. It's after I got amputated. I come down because it's a hill to go up where I was living.
Yeah.
So I come back here.
And what was the cause of your amputation?
Oh, I hit my foot because through not well seeing a door, the bedroom door hit me there on that of mine.
Right.
I need to do something there. I went to the hospital, they open on it. It get bad, they open on it wider. I spent 11 days at the hospital, come up here, they give me a paper to bring for the nurses. I brought it for them, not one who never come up here and trespass for me. I spent 9 days on the bed, they lying down there, nobody never come and dress us for me. And after that, I went back to the hospital, then the doctor tell me, no, it's when I take the smell of the foot, I see my foot smelling. I go to the hospital, they tell me, well, the foot spoil like it. So they have to cut it out.
At what age did you notice, or it came to your attention that you were diabetic?
It's about
How old were you at the time?
let me tell you, I'll tell you. It's after whilst I was pregnant with my last son, I noticed that the sugar was getting high, going down, and then it just stable, and then it's about 22 years.
Yeah. So since you mentioned your last son, how many children do you have?
My last son?
No, how many children do you have?
I have 9 of them.
9 children.
Okay. May you move it, tell me. Is the last one alone that there with me?
So you have 9 children?
Yeah.
8 not there with you, only 1 there with you?
Yeah.
A boy or girl?
A boy.
Okay. So why the other 8 not there with you?
Well, they are up on the you know, they are everywhere, but I mean, not because you all hope you come and give me a visit.
Yeah.
They don't come in and give me a visit, nothing, darling, nothing.
So, what's the name of your children? Let me know you.
The first one is the first one. You taking the name?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
I have no.
So what's the relationship between you and Leon?
Well, we don't have nothing. I good with him. He there when he gets a little work, he do it. Whenever he don't have a special thing, but whenever he gets a little thing, he do it.
All right, now let's talk a little about diabetes. How does it affect you? What does it do to you?
The diabetes, that it don't really. Sometimes it does go high. It depends on what I eat. What I eat. It does go so high sometimes I have to rush to the hospital and things so.
And
I have pressure too, pressure too.
Pressure.
The pressure does get, whenever the diabetes go up, the pressure is up too,
Right.
You don't move without one another.
Which which means that you have to be very careful as to what you eat.
Yes, yes, I'm doing that.
Mon parent travaille, mon passager travaille parce que des mariages avec Goin. Parce après ça, moi, 77 years. 77 years. Moi, et moi, une petite journée. Après, moi, ça fait une petite journée, mais après ça, moi, pas ça, une petite journée parce que madame a tombé malade parce que tout est à ce côté, et puis. L'estomac qui est en bagaille, l'estomac qui a monté, c'est qu'il mène pour mener à l'hôpital. Et qu'il y a un étouffement qui a pris parce que c'est mort et mort. Il y a un venir en yobui, c'est à quoi c'est mort. Moi, je pour être là et puis pour me garder compte, pour ça va être moi manger. Moi, j'ai des petits filles, moi, j'ai des parler à sauter pour masser, et au point même. Et au point de moi pas ni pièce côté ça si on maman journée moi apprécie si maman a même pas qu'à garder compte maman yo passé maman yo vient dans il taillé yo pèse pas qu'à garder compte quand y a qu'à croiser nga ouais vous croiser mais moi pas ça ranger parce que dit nga ouais il pas bon tout il pété dans tout bordage toute fenêtre croisée de la même manière ouais moi terminé t'es qu'à faire un petit tout prévu de bail. Après, même quand on parle de petits blocs à Bokaya, c'est un monde qui prête moi des petits blocs ça. Moi, tu as ton petit peu roche, moi, mettez moi pour ça couvrir, moi pour ça faire rien. Tout c'est des biens naturels, des biens, et m'a pas né rien. Il faut ça qui mettre wed pour moi. Mais ça, moi ça, là moi bouillon bout manger, moi quand retirer puis bailler manger, et moi passer avec pièce côté, moi parce en dakaya manipouiller. Parce si moi qu'on peut-être il même pas ça descendre coucher. C'est moi qui pour descendre pour me faire pisser, nettoyer quoi. Et avec tes hadibaï, c'est moi qui me faire tout parce que je suis pas radé avec hadibaï. Puis initiative il a depuis qui temps, il pièce point un morceau et avec baï. Et c'est moi qui me pour avec tout hadi, faire tout bagaille baï. Bagaille à wed à ce moment qui méchant à ce moment.
Does the government support you in any way?
Not today, it's 2 years. 2 years plus. Since I went down to Castries, waterfront. I went there, they take all things about, do everything. I went to an interview. People that go down there, I brought them there, a fellow that had something like a hunchback, go down there together with me. Not today he gets in a thing, and I never get nothing. Each time I go and ask, nothing there for me. I go they have there that they make food. They say me go to her, I go there, maltraitement. I just say, just leave me there. God will, I will survive on what they with me.
Ça, pas eu ça qui a pas ça, pas eu d'assez ça. On t'y va, madame, qui a fait un petit cahier par derrière. Ouais, c'est pas ça, moi, et puis faire ça, pas ça, moi faire ça, c'est certifié. Mais qui fait avec cahier par derrière, fait ça, c'est certifié. C'est pas ça.
Okay. So c'est just by neighbor, just by this.
Oui. Mais il y a chaise, moi tout petit, c'est chaise moi même petit, moi même on est venir aussi mes conseillers. Ouais, c'est conseiller. On vient regarder cahier puis tout ça pour péter, toute maçon a pété, tout ces bails ça croisé. Ah, oui, même manière, oui.
Quelle relation avec ces issues?
Nous pas ni chez bagaille c'est man pas qu'à dire maman yo.
Man, qu'est-ce problème de jouer yo non veut pas me bailler non pas béguer quand tu fais ça. Et moi même quand bailler tous les jours moi il apprécier mon histoire et passer qui va mucho là. Et va mucho là pièce.
So ça me regarde là. Pourquoi la nia pour qui ça pourquoi issue pas mucho là. Est-ce là qu'il y a une pièce problème avec
pièce man problème avec pièce issue. Pièce.
Mais toutes ces issues c'est puis on nettoie.
Moi dans toi papa yo a mort. Toi pour moi papa yo a mort.
Et pour venir nettoyer.
Moi nettoyer puis moi nettoyer les autres petits.
So c'est est-ce que c'est issue là qu'il pas papa yo est-ce qu'il y a une pièce problème?
Non pas de problème, pièce problème. Ati men deuxième là qui dit pas venir ici pour la petite m'a ça si puis quand moi bien ici au paradis ou pas ça connait moi ou c'est riche moi. Lui même n'a pas couiller phone moi pièce ça je vais venir moi.
C'est parce qu'on ouvre jamais une pièce chicken de pièce là ou des pièces problème.
Man problème avec ça. On sait problème motif ni yon riche moi ici. Ya moi venu motif matin da venir ici. Ala été vétué. Était vétué moi. Était vétué maman toute quartier mané, était une madame en takaya. Moi dit non, ou pas ça ni madame quoi bouillir manger en takaya ou pas bailler maman morceau manger. Ku vétué moi quand pour faire oui parce que pour avoir c'est akayo nous pour ailleurs. Il parti vite quitter kaya. Moi tin pour la police. Ayo dans ce pays. Manger sorti bait date petit quitter kaya moi puis sortir en dedans. Parce que mon papier juste sur manger ça maman mais il vient quitter. Chaque mois, je madame à la docteur, je pour prendre l'argent. Si je suis doit pour dépenser, chaque monde qui m'a dit que papier pour quartier pour un an, je ne pas mon quartier. Je suis allé à l'autre monde pour mon 24 ans. Il dit si je viens à Kaye, je acheter police, je ne vais pas venir à Kaye. C'est lui qui a fait pour moi panique. Ambulance qui a mené moi, ambulance qui m'a dit pour quartier, docteur qui m'a dit payer oui med, moi qui m'a dit moi panique. Je ne peux pas faire ça, je vais faire c'est un cousin, mon cousin. Ouais, on m'a monté, menez-moi à l'ambulance, menez-moi à comme on m'a monté. Je suis bien content parce que même les agents, moi, ça viré pour moi marcher. Il y a un jour, je suis à l'hôpital, même. Je parti même ni machine pour monter ça, menez-moi monter. Machine pas qu'à menez-moi monter. Et moi, pour venir ici à la même manière. Et il y a un chimie pas bon. Tout une chair, je pousse madame à monter. Toute une chair à quoi ça en vie chimie, il n'y a pas de pièce chimie. Pour moi, ça marche avec une chair. Bon.
Je remercie tout le monde qui a mon petit help suprême commandé. Je vais faire un bathroom, un toilette. Je vais pas la porte, c'est la porte qui est croisée. Je vais l'ouvrir, je vais fenêtre dans ces fenêtres là. So, je commandé suprême, je commandé tout le monde ça fait moi souple. Oui.
So we're in Cabbage Babono, and this is the track leading to Shami's house with a special needs child.
I'm Shamin Florian. I'm 41 years of age. My daughter name is Joseph. She's 13 years of age.
And I'm just highlighting it so the relevant authorities, the powers that be, will just see how difficult it would be for her to move around with her daughter. And not just her, there are elderly people here.
Well, at the beginning, I didn't know she would be disabled. It's after Dr. Blood saw her, she realized she has global development, and she told me that she will have challenges in life. Her dad left us at 88 years, maybe a year or less than that. And after a while, she started having seizures. I didn't know seizures is a day I met her. She fell off the step. And then I realized something was wrong. And I called the gardener. I brought her in, and right there, she had a seizure at the doctor's office. And she's on meds from then on. The meds are expensive because now the COVID, it went up to $57 or $58, something like that. It's ranging. And she doesn't have an exemption card. That's the hardest part of it. And she have two meds taken sodium valproate and clobazam. The clobazam, you only get it at Tapio, nowhere else. When to get her out of the house, I have to get a taxi because there's no other way to bring her out there. Get help to take her off home to bring her by the road because the way the steps are there, you cannot use a wheelchair in that kind of condition. So it's really hard going to bathe her because she already has so much weight. I have to get help to carry her, to bathe her. She's quite developed already. She's already menstruating and all of that. So I have to be careful of how I bathe in her and who I can put in my life too with her because I don't want to have any problems with my child or say that I have somebody in my life and they molest my daughter and I would say my fault.
Have you ever had a personal care assistant?
No, never.
So you've always been doing
Yes.
everything on your own?
Yes.
With the help of your mom?
Yes.
Okay. What are some of the things you found to enjoy about having a child with special needs?
Well, she makes me laugh. She's very loving. She'll always be kissing you and hugging you, playing with you. So I'm happy. I mean, yes, I want a child that's normal and do everything for herself, but at the same time, being special, she's a blessed child. I always say she's a blessed child. There's never a dull moment with her. Or sometimes if I'm going to a depressing mood, and then by the end of the day, I would get that help for her.
So, when taking her out, especially when you have to, do you ever get the feeling that you offend others when you go out with your child?
Well, people will stare at her a lot. They would stare at her. But I don't feel offended. Because sometimes I would ask them if they need to know something, just ask. Instead of staring at her, you can just ask a question, I will tell them.
And does that make you feel any way when you see people staring at her?
A little.
Does it make you feel uneasy?
Sometimes.
Okay. Can you read your child's facial expressions?
Well, when well, sometimes if she's sad, I would know that either she has pain or something is wrong with her or she's not feeling well. If she's smiling, I know well, she's happy, she's okay. Or if I see like her eyes is kind of sleepy, I know she had a seizure. I was not aware of it.
Okay, so there are times that she has seizure and you're not aware of
And
it?
I'm not aware. If I'm not in the room and maybe I'm doing something and she have it, only if I come inside I would realize that she had a seizure.
So how often does she have the seizure?
Sometimes a month may pass or 2 months, sometimes a whole month she having it off and on, off and on. But if she have it more than once, I would have to take her to the hospital. I don't keep her home. I don't want any complications.
And how long would the seizure last on her?
Sometimes 3 seconds, sometimes more than that. 4. I realize it lasted more than that now.
Is she on any medication for her behavior?
She's on clobazam and sodium valproate for the seizure.
Are you worried about your child's future?
Yes, I am.
And just explain a little, tell me a little more about your worries.
Well, my worries are that if I pass before her, what will happen to that child? Because I don't think there's anybody that'll be able to take care of her and do the things that I'm doing for her the way I'm doing it. I feel like she won't be able to make it.
Do you ever feel like giving up?
Sometimes.
And what would trigger those thoughts?
Like if I'm home and I have stuff to do for her and I don't have the money, and I would get in a real depressed mood. Well, for now, since she and I will sleep together, and she's growing up, I say I would need maybe a bed for her to have her own space. A bed for her to have her own space. Well, her pampers, her food items. A pushchair would be necessary because sometimes to go down the road and the wheelchair is very hard to move around with. Here's a pushchair could be good. What else you need? And I wanted a little, not a laptop, but a tablet for her, so she could watch her programs and whatnot.
Okay. So you have internet here?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's important that you mentioned again the pamper size and also the size for her clothing.
Her pamper size is adult medium for now. Her size for her clothes is medium. Her pant size maybe 14 because she's growing. Well, she needs her toiletries because she's already a teenager. Well, I'll be thankful if anybody would assist me in any way. And I'm happy that Jaime came to have the interview with me. I'm very thankful for that. And whatever help that I will get, I will be very grateful, both me and my daughter. In any way the person can help. Thanks very much.
Hi, my name is Genevieve Etienne and I love flowers. So in this episode, we are going to be using flowers to defeat this coronavirus. F. Fight. Fight against this deadly virus which has destroyed many lives. L. Live. Live a stress-free life. Avoid worries and anxiety. O. Observe. Observe protocols prescribed by health experts. W. Wash your hands regularly throughout the day. E. Educate. Educate yourself on latest news reports. R. Responsible. A responsible person eats healthy, exercise daily, takes care of their body, and boosts the immune system. S. Share. Share this video with all your friends so we could all beat this COVID-19 together.
I found out that I was HIV positive. It's like my world just ended. Okay, when I was pregnant with my third child, I found out I was HIV positive.
So the first two.
I don't like it, but okay.
Yeah, okay. So they're not infected.
No.
Oh, okay.
Long story. Short version. When I left school at 16, my father put me out.
And for what reason did your dad put you out?
I just don't know the reason. He had his own reason, I don't know why.
So after your dad put you out, you end up
With his vegan father?
So you met him?
Yeah, in Sophia.
Okay. And what was the relationship like with?
Up and down.
Was he treating you okay?
Not all the time.
Okay, and
He used to beat me for no reason at all.
the father?
Yeah, the father.
Before you had him or?
Before, while I had them.
So he started beating you before you had them and you still end up being his baby mama?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Alright, so we fast forwarding. Okay, so where is he?
Dead.
He's dead. Oh, what happened?
He had kidney failure, upon other things.
So how long ago he died?
About 3 years.
3 years ago? After he died, how was it for you weekend?
Hard, because I do have family.
So how are you managing?
It's hard.
Okay, so how old are the children? How old are they?
One is 10, one is 8, and the last is 6.
There's 4 of them, so one is missing.
The baby is 11 months old.
11 months old?
Yes.
Okay. You said you have no family here,
No.
which means that your family, do they contact you?
I call them when I can, but I don't want to burden them because my mother suffers from postpartum depression, just like my sister.
Yeah.
So I don't want to trouble them,
Okay.
put too much stress on them. So I try to deal with my problems on my own.
Okay. So right now, then, what's your greatest challenge right now?
Sending these children to school, really.
Sending them to school. How much does it cost you to send them to school?
I don't know. I really don't know.
But somehow you send them.
Yeah, I send them.
So is any of the family on the dad's side, do they reach out to them?
More or less, some of the aunts check on them, yeah.
When you found out you were pregnant, you had the choice of either keeping them or getting rid of them.
But I prefer to keep my kids.
And you decided to keep them. Alright. Okay, so you on your meds? And how often do you take them?
Yeah, every day.
Every day? And
For the rest
is it
of my
something
life.
is it something that you pay for?
No, free.
It's free. Okay. So what's the performance like in school? How do they
They're fine. They did well. After their father died, they went down a little. The average went down a little, but it's okay for now.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking, is your stove working properly?
One burner.
One burner. Okay. You have a washing machine?
No.
Tell me some of the things that you need to make
I
like
don't use a washing machine. I like to wash my hands.
You like to wash your hands? But if you had one, would you use it?
Yes, but it's not a need.
So tell me some of your needs. Go ahead.
So let me see. Probably a tablet for the children to do their schoolwork. That's about it. My electricity. I have water as well.
You have water?
Yeah, they have water outside.
Okay. None of them are registered. So that's something we'll have to work on.
Yep.
Registering them. Okay, could you just say that again for me, please?
None of my kids have been registered because all their father was always sick and I had to be postponing it. Now.
So keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on being strong. Don't give up. There's 2 rules that I live by, which is rule number 1, never give up, and rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. I can see that your children, they're your number 1 priority. I hate them speaking on the outside. I can see that you're doing a great job with, raising them. Alright, so you're doing a great job. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. It's tough on you, but don't allow that to keep you down. Don't allow that to prevent you from doing what you have to do for them. Don't allow that to prevent you from standing up for them and for yourself. But the most important thing is to look after yourself, because if you don't, you wouldn't be there to look after them. And the love and the way you would treat them, nobody else would treat them that way.
To anyone watching, in whatever way you can help, to be greatly appreciated towards me or my kids in helping them become well-rounded individuals in this society. Okay, whatever help I'm given will be to enable my children to have a better future. So, a future where they'll not be discriminated and they'll do as they please and forget what people have to say. Whatever my children's dreams are, I'll see that it becomes a reality. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that they become successful individuals.
Studio 911, Studio 911. Dub Master J, musique Quigley. À nous vivre ensemble, à l'amitié, à nous mettre physique à terre. À nous vivre ensemble comme frère pis sœur. 911. Tous les jours, balle capété. Les pas physique, couteau capité. Personne pas qu'à jouer na wete. Avant rien c'est tuer, yo ble tuer. Ça qui mort, qu'à jouer te. Ça qui coupable, qu'à jouer na wete. Ça yo a wete, qu'à jouer coordonné. Ça yo coordonné, qu'à fermer, bordelé. Jeune homme. Last busy way, last servi couteau pour pitcher. L'amitié, ça m'a qu'à prêcher. Ah non, papa bon Dieu, jeune homme. Last busy way, last servi couteau pour pitcher. L'amitié, ça m'a qu'à prêcher. Ah non, papa bon Dieu. Moi, les autres, écoutez bien. Tout fouet épicé, à nous vivre ensemble. Last gourmet pour terre. Allo disons qu'à aller au tigade parce que ouvre les ouais faut ouéter derrière. Bouti ouvre les ouais c'est ou vivre en misère. Tous les mercredis ou qu'à visiter malfaiteur. À la ville la famille zoka mettez nous c'est nous qu'à limer bougie pour nous mettre critères. Yo qu'à voler à les balier. Moi tout yo qu'à gâcher. Qu'à dormir la journée yo qu'à travailler le soir. Yo qu'à faire magie ouais. Si maté ouais maté kaik ouais. Ça quoi mal fait après ça moi ni pourquoi zot tout zoka brûler l'enfer assez papa bon Dieu assez c'est assez top jeune homme qu'a joué assez c'est assez jeune femme qu'a joué dans violer sous pas ça mettez les mains mettez pieds moi doux assez c'est assez papa bon Dieu assez c'est assez top jeune homme qu'a joué assez c'est assez jeune femme qu'a joué dans violer sous pas ça mettez les mains mettez pieds. Tous les jours, jeune femme qui a joué à violer. Moun ka ouais, personne pas à parler. Tous les jours, ti maman qui a jeté. Donc ka ouais, mais yo ka joué un pays. Jeune fille, yo ka joué fréquenté. À silence tous les jours, ka play. Mettez les mains, mettez pieds. À nous couiller à sous papa bodier. Jeune homme. Last busy way, last servi couteau pour pitcher. L'amitié, ça m'a qu'à prêcher. Ah non, papa bon Dieu, jeune homme. Last busy way, last servi couteau pour pitcher. L'amitié, ça m'a qu'à prêcher. Ah non, papa bon Dieu.
So it's very hard on me. Yeah, I say when it's raining, the road does be so bad. I think how many falls with him already in that road.
Yeah, that piece of road there.
Yeah.
How long has that road been so?
It have how many years since that road is like that?
Okay.
I have a little history of asthma. There are times when it's on me, I cannot even manage to push him up the hill. Yeah. I always have to call for help. I have to pay a bus, a vehicle to drop me up the hill. Sometimes I don't even get unless I'm really busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, my name is Vilda Charles, and I'm from Dennery, and I've got a disabled child. His name is Obadiah, and he's 10 years old. Well, I gave birth to him at the Victoria Hospital.
So, what has been your greatest challenge with raising him?
Well, with raising Obadiah, you see, when I live in here to go to work, to ask for when it's raining. When you see it's raining, the road is not good at all. As you can see, the road is not good and it's muddy. It's a tax on me. And I want to come back home again, another struggle again. When I reach there, I have to check on him, I have to bathe him, and when it comes to bathing him, that's another one again. Because I feel in my back, all my back is paining me. Yeah. Because he cannot stand, I have to hold him. Sometimes I have to take a bucket, put in the bathroom, hold him on me to really sow himself, brush his teeth and things like that. Yeah. It's very rough.
Has he ever gone to school?
Yeah, he's going to school.
Where is he going to school?
At the Dennery, the center, Dennery Development Center. They used to have it at Lakaye. At Lakaye, they used to have it at Lakaye Development Center, but right now they have it at the preschool. And that's in Dennery there.
So what's his performance like in school?
Well, but it's a while he go to school, because the thing about him, like, there are times he does be sick, he does have seizure, and like, you know, not all the time, because he's twice a day, twice in the week they used to have school for him.
Okay. So you said he does have seizures, right? Which means he's on medication.
Yeah.
How much does it cost you for his medication?
Well, his medication is very expensive, $100 and something dollars. But they have one for 150, and they have one for, you could say, 60, 59, 60 something.
And how often does he have to take that medication?
Well, he takes it he taking 2 of the bottle for the 1.5 of the bottle for the month.
For the month?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it something that you have to give him every day?
Yeah, every day.
So currently, I mean, you're unemployed. So how do you get the medication for him?
Well, I have my brother does help me out. I have another friend of mine. He does give me a little something to help to buy the medication for him.
Right. And nothing from the father?
Nothing. The father never gave me nothing till Obadiah was like 5 or 4. The father never gave me nothing ready for Obadiah.
What is it that you really like right now as a mom? Because he's growing older.
Yeah.
And I know it's probably becoming a bit more challenging. So what is it that you need here to make it a little easier for you to take better care of him?
Well, I need a chair for him. I need a chair.
You're talking about like the push chair?
Oh yeah, I need
to
a
move around with him.
Yeah, to move around with him.
Right.
And what else I need for him? If I could get something like to put him to sit down for when I'm feeding him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's growing old and I cannot have him sitting on me to feed him, so I have to have him on the chair so that I can feed him. Well, I need like things like pampers and, like, you know, right now he's growing big, he's growing out of clothes and all these kind of things. I'm not really checking for shoes because I don't really.
So what is his size? His pamper size and his clothing size?
His size is 6. He's as in pamper size 6. That's what the size that I just wear for him.
And what does he eat? Well, how do you feed him?
Well, there are times I just buy food for him, like dashing, fig, whatever, macaroni and these things I crush it.
Right.
into a lot of gravy, and I feed him with it.
What's his favorite color?
Obadiah favorite color? Oh, what's your favorite color? Say orange.
He likes orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
What about his toy? What does he like playing with?
Obadiah likes to play with like he like to play with balls. He like to play with well, I have my phone, and he always want to be on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what, he watches like cartoon and stuff?
Yeah, cartoons.
What's his favorite cartoon?
Well, I does always play Tom and Jerry for him and these things.
Okay. So you have internet here?
No, I don't have internet.
Okay.
Yeah. My neighbor she put her password on my phone, and
right. So you could get a little Wi-Fi every now and then.
Okay.
You want to say something, my boy?
Hello.
Hello. If you were to advise mothers with maybe a child with a disability like him, because I know lots of moms, they actually hide the children on the inside, they don't go out with them. What would you say to these mothers?
Well, what I have to tell them, well, they have to be proud of their son because it's their child.
Right.
They have to be proud, love their children. The children just be happy when you're giving them love, you're kissing them, and you're taking them out and things. You don't just keep them inside because they are human. Yeah.
Right. So how do you communicate with him?
Well, I know that if he's hungry, well, I'll know.
How would you know?
He will say, like, he will do a noise, like, or if I'll come and I tell him, you want something to drink, Coco? You want water? He will, sometimes he'll smile for me. Or I'll just take the water, I'll just come and say, you want water or the juice? Which one of them you want? The one, if I tell him you want water or you want the juice? The one I see staring at the most, then I'll say, okay, you want juice or you want water, I'll give it to you.
You have something that we could try just to check it out?
Oh, when we have two things there. We have juice and water. Which one of them you want? You want the water or you want the juice? Which one you want? You want the juice? You want the juice? The juice you want.
Yeah, so he's watching the juice, yeah.
Yeah. You want juice and not water. Juice you want.
Stay right here. Yes, my boy, let me give you some juice today.
I didn't see you either.
It doesn't matter, just you could turn the camera, yeah. Drink the juice, my boy. Drink it. You like the juice? You like it? Alright. You want some more? You could shift around, you could move around with the camera. Yeah. You want some more juice? Go ahead. Yes, my boy. You watching mommy? You want some water now? Or you want more juice?
To all my fellow students of St. Michel, please adhere to all COVID-19 protocols. My fellow students, please, I'm begging you, avoid touching surfaces, especially in public. Have your parents or a health caregiver check your body temperature regularly. Open windows when indoor to increase the amount of outdoor air. Carry your hand sanitizer and use regularly. My fellow students, we must all play our part.
Fake friends are no different than shadows. They stick around you during your brightest moments, but disappear during your darkest hours. They don't come into your life just to love you. They come into your life just to use you. Misuse, reuse, and abuse you. To tarnish your name, they will accuse you. They don't bring to your life, they come to take from you. Opportunity is all that they see in you. False love to take what they want from you, and also the benefits that come with them you. All, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. The hypocrites and parasites, I'm telling you, my friend, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. All those fake friends and those wannabes, please cut them off, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. Don't talk behind your back, thinking that it's alright. Cut them off, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. You the sisters, do what is right, my friend, cut them off. They never try to pull you up just to keep you down. That's why they never show up when you're feeling down.